Hi, I'm Cameron, and I'm an IT major, or as some people like to call me, a failed computer science major. No, I'm kidding though, I didn't fail computer science. I just quit because there was too many people like TJ over there. Nah, I'm kidding again. I didn't quit because of TJ, he's a good guy. But the real reason I quit computer science is because one of the required courses was public speaking. And speaking in front of large crowds of people gives me a lot of anxiety. How ironic. I recently purchased a $15 fountain pen. In other words, I'm better than all of you. I should have known I needed to go to therapy when I decided to spend $15 on a writing utensil. And not only that, but to reinvent my entire personality around it too. Like, yeah, I'm the guy who writes with fountain pens. I feel like Alexander Hamilton. But I was astonished at how quickly, when I bought a fountain pen, how quickly I turned from having an inferiority complex to having a superiority complex. That shit was like record time. Elevators are a weird place for me. And I don't know if it's just me, but like anytime there's like a stranger in the elevator with me, I feel like a weird tension. And I don't know if it's like a sexual tension or if I'm just afraid that like the other person's gonna like lean over and just choke me to death or something. Basically, I go through every emotion in its most extreme state every time I'm in an elevator. So if any of you guys are ever in an elevator with me, please don't make eye contact or I might have a mental breakdown. There was this time last semester where I was on the elevator in my dorm, and there's another guy in there with me. We were both going up to our floors. I was on the 3rd floor, he was somewhere fucking above that, so I got off first. And as I was stepping off the elevator,
I already had 1 foot out of the door, and this man said to me, "So, 3rd floor, huh?" And I had no idea what to say back to this guy. Like, why was he taking note of what floor I live on? Was he gonna show up to my room that night and try to harvest my bone marrow or something? I don't know. But I was panicking because the doors were about to close, so I didn't have much time to think of a response. So what I ended up saying back to the guy was,
"Yeah, sorry." Why did I just apologize for living on floor 3? So by that time I was outside of the elevator, and I had turned around. I couldn't even make eye contact with this man. I was just staring at his feet as the elevator doors closed. It was really sad. I still think about it, like every day. On a not so similar note, do you guys know Stephen Colbert, the late night talk show host? You know he's deaf in his right ear? Isn't that like the worst job in the world to have when you're deaf in your right ear? The one job. He has the one job in the world where you exclusively talk to people who are sitting to your right. You should consider a new line of work, I swear. The more and more I read about the Great Depression, the less great I think it actually was. Like, suicide rates were up, businesses were shutting down left and right, international trade was down by 65%, and we're over here calling it great. Is there some kind of silver lining I'm missing? Like, y'all know hot sauce? Like, how come like hot sauce brands, they always have like really aggressive names? Like, I was at the store the other day and I saw this hot sauce. It's called Slap Ya Mama sauce. Doesn't that seem a bit like violent? Like, why is domestic violence like the way we're gauging how hot the sauce is? And what's hotter than that? Like, what comes next? Like, circumcise your grandpa sauce? Anyway, that's my set, guys.